You're watching Maine Biz Sunday, Maine's business news source.
Don't you just love gift cards? I know I do. They're always just the right size and color. And for a person like me who's a mallophobic, gift cards are the answer. But as the wise philosopher Carrie Fisher once said, even instant gratification seems to take too long. Gift cards are great, but is there a way that they could be even faster and more convenient for me? Well, a team of software engineers at CashStar say, fear not, Mr. I Hate to Go Shopping. They've developed a platform for retailers to offer online interactive gift cards. Now I don't even have to leave my laptop, and it's better for the environment, too. Ah, guilt-free shopping. David Stone, CEO of CashStar, located in Portland, Maine, is here today to explain their strategies for cashing in on the online gift market here in the United States. So, David, thank you so much for coming, and welcome. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Alan.
Great.
Pleasure to be here.
Let me give our viewers just a real quick recap of who you are, give you a little bio for them. You're over 20 years of experience in Fortune 500 and emerging growth technology companies. Prior to CashStar, you served as a senior executive in several firms, including American Express, where you pioneered the first universal prepaid product, the American Express gift check. At Intel Capital's Mobile Commerce, you helped with new applications for digital coupons. At Waste Management, you developed a Greenopolis software focused on incenting and rewarding green behaviors, and you were the co-founder of Sports Loyalty Systems, whose clients include Major League Baseball teams, which is pretty cool. I like that part. Master's degrees at Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy with graduate studies at MIT and Harvard Business School. Great.
Thank you.
Good. Okay. Start off, what's a gift? What's an online gift card? Give us that 30-second kind of description of what it is and how it works.
As we all know, many people buy gift cards. Mm-hmm. In fact, gift cards have become the dominant gift in the United States. So an online gift card is simply that. You go to a retailer site, many of our clients, CVS, Travelocity, and we'll talk about those.
Okay.
Go online, personalize it in a number of different ways, choose your recipient, email it to them, and then they can print it out and take it and use it in the real world or online.
So I don't have to go buy the gift card. I don't have to send the plastic card. It gets rid of that entire step.
Right. It's instant.
Okay.
And convenient and very personal.
Yeah, and I think that's certainly, it sounds to me like, and you've done the research, and I've seen some of the research, the potential for growth in that is pretty big and pretty tremendous.
We think so, yes.
In fact, you've been quoted as saying that everybody sees this as the next evolution of the gift card. We believe we have the tiger by the tail. Explain, what is that tiger and
right.
What are you going to do with it?
So we call this category print-at-home financial media,
okay,
which sounds like a complicated term, but basically people print out their boarding passes now.
Right.
A vast majority of people do. People are printing out movie tickets, baseball tickets. It's becoming very preferred because it's very easy. The print-at-home phenomena, photos, has really taken off and it's become very, very cost-effective. So 94% or so, when we did our research, of gift cards are bought off of pegs or J-hooks at stores. You've all seen them at Shaw's or Walgreens or CVS. And only about 6% are bought online. And of those 6%, very little are actually called virtual or e-gift cards. So we see this as a huge opportunity to change the face of the gift card industry, which is about a $60 to $80 billion industry in the United States.
Right. And you talked about this in terms of explosive growth, the potential for that, obviously.
Yes.
Who are your competitors? Who else is in this market? Who's doing this kind of online gift card work now?
Well, really, the largest competitors are the retailers themselves.
Okay.
Ironically, because some of them build their own solutions. Amazon.com, as you all know, and I'm sure your viewers know, is one of the largest retailers now in the world. They have a very robust online gift card business. So often for the retailer, it's a choice: do I invest the capital, the resources, the technology, or do I outsource it to a company like CashStar? So that's our largest competition, is actually the retailers doing it for themselves.
So what's the business pitch for them to outsource? Why should they do that?
Right, because this is our expertise. We spent several years engineering, designing, creating a very personal and very engaging service for consumers. Remember that gifting is a profoundly personal expression. It says a lot about you. You stop and you think and you want to buy it. So our application, it makes the personalization really key. You can upload a photo, you can write a message on the card, up to 160 characters, right on the card, so when it prints out, your message is right there. And you can also upload an image or a photo. And to build all that applications, all those things, takes a lot of work.
So what retailers are you working with now?
So since launching the card, the product commercially in March, we started with Gorham Bike and Ski, actually, right here in Maine, was our first client. and then Uno Chicago Grill joined the ranks last Christmas. We've added 8 more retailers, including CVS, 7,000 store chain, several other regional restaurant brands, the 99, which is also here in New England, O'Charlie's, Travelocity. In fact, Travelocity now only offers our product. And we have about 14 more brands coming. I can't announce those today, but several major brands are coming.
Yeah, you were quoted as saying that 2 of the top retailers in the country are somebody that you're looking at and working with. I wonder who those could be.
I'd love to comment, but stay tuned.
Right. Okay. In terms of growth, one of the other things you've said is that that you want to be a major employer in the greater Portland area, and you see this really growing there. Tell me more about that, and do you think you can meet that demand? Can Maine supply the workers you need?
Those are really good questions, Alan. In March, we were 8 people.
Right.
And we were really kind of up against it. And now we just hired our 17th full-time employee.
Okay.
We have 7 contractors, so we're employing 24 people.
Since March?
Yes.
8 to 24.
8 to 24. And we expect about another 4 or 5 by the end of the year. And then if we continue to have success, we'll add another 15 or 20 next year.
And David, one of the things we always want to talk to businesses about is the money, the capital. Is the capital available there, especially with a business like yours where it's really in that growth phase, you're ramping up. I know that you've received nearly $1 million in financing to take that product to the next level, including an MTI grant of $472,000 with match by that California-based sister company you mentioned earlier. Tell us more about that process and getting the capital and working with MTI.
The Maine Technology Institute's been great. I've sat on the board there, and they fund emerging growth companies like ourselves. You probably know this, but Maine technology companies, wages are 37% higher and the state actually has attracted $150 million worth of capital, outside capital, for the technology companies that have been started in the state since the 2000s. So we're very fortunate, and Maine Technology Institute's been great, and it's a very important part of seeding and building growth companies for the state.
I want to talk about the technical side. An IT business, that's your specialty. You've got some great software engineers, obviously, that have designed this platform. Can Maine, I'm talking about the IT business, that's our topic today for the show. Can Maine supply the kind of technical talent and skills and infrastructure that a company like yours needs to really grow and become a major employer?
That's another really good question, Alan, and one that our investors ask us regularly. We have California investors, and Maine comes up often. So we're really fortunate. We have really talented and great people. We found early on some terrific people. I don't know if you know this, but Maine actually has a cadre or a talent pool of payments engineers. We have several strong, predominant payment companies in the state: Right Express, Blue Tarp, Visa had a center here called Innovan, a technology center that they closed, and of course MBNA had a strong presence in the state, and there are others. So we draw from them.
We're going to have to leave it there. I appreciate you coming in. This is very interesting, and I'm sure we're going to hear more, and we'll talk to you probably again next year and see where you are. So if you went from 24 to whatever.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it too.
To learn more about CashStar, go to cashstar.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back to talk with a group of execs who are running IT firms right here in Maine. Stay tuned.
Maine Biz Sunday is brought to you by Bangor Savings Bank, where you can enjoy free ATMs worldwide.